Big thumbs up. How are you, everybody? Dr. Rob here. Just had a guest visitor walk in. We're going to talk about the July 4th weekend tomorrow. Happy 4th of July, everybody. America's Independence Day. We all like to party. We like to have a lot of fun. So I'm going to share 10 tips for July 4th to enjoy your food and not pack on the pounds and break down any health gains that you've made for the first 6 months of this year. So during this talk, do me a favor. If you like what you see, give me a big like, a couple of shout outs if you'd like, comment, ask a question. Please share the information because we have till tomorrow to help everybody through their big barbecue day. So give me some thumbs up, give me some shout outs. Joanne's over there and she's looking anxiously into the camera. She actually has an assistant, Stephanie, there also. So we're doubly solid. They both made it. Here we go. 10 tips for July 4th. So tip number one, suggestion number one, you should eat before you go. One of the worst things you can do is say, you know what, I'm going to gouge myself at the barbecue and not eat. Because all you're going to do is choose bad food, eat a lot of junk, you're going to bloat your stomach, you're going to put the weight on, you're going to damage your intestinal tract. So try and eat something before you go. So definitely have a good hearty breakfast. Good hearty breakfast would be some eggs with avocado, a little olive oil. In addition to that, you can get yourself some nuts. So you got a nice keto type of higher fat, lower carbohydrate breakfast in the morning. Get your organic coffee, get your day going. Please don't go hungry. Don't go to the party full. Also, you may want to have your favorite meal waiting for you when you come back. If you do that, one, you can still enjoy. Secondly, you're not going to overeat then. You're always going to save room for something that you like. So a lot of my patients I've suggested, make something that you like. What's your favorite meal? What do you like to have? Choose wisely. Have it ready when you come home. So this way, again, you're not going to gouge. You're not going to eat too much food. You're still going to enjoy. There's nothing wrong with eating. You just shouldn't overeat. Number two, just say no to buns. And I mean buns that hold the hot dogs, not anything else. I mean buns to the hamburger and things like that. No bread, no gluten, and no processed food and no sugar. You've heard me say that. No gluten. So I recommend some gluten-free buns, or no bun at all. But if you're going to go gluten-free, I had some people help me out. Let's talk about some gluten-free bread. Let me go over some of the ingredients and let me give you some suggestions. Number one, some of the bigger ingredients in what we call gluten-free bread is non-GMO canola oil. No way. Non-GMO canola oil. Canola oil is the worst oil you could, without question, cook from. So I strongly recommend avoiding that. Cane syrup, it's just pure high fructose corn syrup, no bueno. Corn syrup solids, the same deal, no good. And you got your tapioca and maltodextrin. So even though it says gluten-free, it's got all these gums like xanthan gum and all these different gums that hold it together and all these fake sugars. So just because it says gluten-free doesn't mean that it's healthy. So avoid the crappy gluten-free. What you want to do is, if you don't make your own bread, is there's some select few companies that make a true healthy gluten-free bread, in that they're using flaxseed, they're using almond seed, they're using coconut flour, they're using these healthy, they're using quinoa flour. They're not using all these additives, which are true junk. As somebody said, if you have to truly read the food label and it's long, don't buy it because it's processed food. So no gluten, no processed food, no sugar. Say no to buns. Bring a healthy dish. There's nothing wrong with you bringing food to the party. We all bring things. You know, we usually go to somebody's house and we want to bring a good bottle of wine, a big dish. Bring a dish, but bring a healthy dish. Do some great guacamole. I mean, everybody loves guac now. I'm getting a big nod in the back over there. Everybody loves guac. So bring some guac. Bring some great protein sources. Bring a whole assortment of fruits and nuts. Bring healthy things. One aside about the nuts is that, so I travel a lot, and a lot of people say, you know, they see what I do and they know I do some functional medicine and a lot of nutrition, and they say, well, I'm eating almonds. Raw almonds or raw almonds steamed. No canola oil, no peanut oil, none sunflower oil, things like that. So if you're going to bring nuts, bring it in its purest form, nice and raw, not steamed. Steamed, yes, sorry. Sprouted especially, but not cooked with like canola oil and all these other crappy oils. In addition, say yes to protein. You can never go wrong with a good protein source. A good protein source, well, one, it's a good grass-fed beef. It's a great chicken, dog, which we're going to talk about in a little while. Protein sources, also eggs, things of that nature, because the protein's great in that it helps you build muscle. but it also provides satiety and it lowers your glycemic index because you may slip a few extra carbs on the 4th of July than you wanted to. So say yes to good quality proteins. In addition, use your calories from food. That means don't drink your calories. Watch the consumption of alcoholic beverages. They're very calorically dense. Alcohol is not good for liver. I was just preparing a liver detox for my friend Dr. Nathan Underoos yesterday for his soon to be coming online. We're going to do a tremendous amount of online work and just going over that, really reiterating and rereading all about how adverse the alcohol is for detox in your liver. It's very calorically dense. Joanne was nice enough to show me this, and let's go through these drink calories that you want to avoid. Beer. A can of beer is 154 calories. Remember, the can has lead and it has phosphoric acid in it and all these other things, but a can of beer, nevertheless, has 154 calories. Soda, one can of soda, 150 calories, all sugar. A juice, just a cup of juice, eat the fruit, 140 calories. A margarita, 455 to 780 calories. It really depends on how it's prepared. Pina colada, 644 calories. Red wine, one of my wife's favorites. One red wine. Oh, I'm not throwing her under the bus. She has a glass of red wine. You're allowed. Her friend Cindy has a glass of red wine. She's waiting outside. So everybody has a glass of red wine. I'm the only one who doesn't drink. I admit it. I'm dry. I'm boring. Nevertheless, a glass of red wine, 125 calories. White wine, 120 calories, but less calories, but it actually has more sugar. So red wine's a better choice. Sangria, another common thing I see everybody have, 260 calories. So eat the food. Don't drink the booze. Do the best you can. Load up half your plate with veggies. So eat from the color rainbow. The more colorful the veggies are, the more phytonutrients you have, the better it is. It takes the place on the plate. So really, when you go get food, put your protein down. Your protein should be almost half. Your veggies should be half. Fill it up with your peppers, your broccolis, and the such. Remember, always eat your broccoli raw or chopped. You're going to get an enzyme called myrinase in there, going to release something called sulforaphane, going to be really healthy for you, antioxidant and the such. Vegetables raw, really a good choice. Try not to cook the vegetables too much. Get your protein in there, and then you can add a couple of things if you really want. Maybe a little rice, maybe a little quinoa, add your nuts, and of course your extra virgin olive oil to top it all off. Great choice. Hot dog to a chicken dog. I know it's July 4th. And the great American thing is to eat a hot dog. There's nothing wrong with a chicken dog now. Hot dog is everything that they didn't want to use with the animals, and they put it together and they called it a hot dog. So have a great chicken dog, chicken sausage, a great grass-fed beef sausage. They taste great. We're going to be barbecuing them tomorrow. It's the one day a year that I cook, so I got an eye roll. I got a big eye roll there. I did. It is the one day a year that I cook. So everybody comes by and they try the one thing and then they leave, and you're entitled to also. Nevertheless, I'm cooking chicken dogs, bison burgers, grass-fed beef. Not hard to do. All the stores have it. You don't have to go to like a Whole Foods. They're accessible. So eat those on your good quality gluten-free breads. Go easy on the condiments. My God. People, that's where they ruin it. I see people eat a salad, they're talking at the table next to me, they're saying they're on a diet and they're going like this with all the oil and vinegar and stuff. The same thing with the condiments. So again, kudos to Joanne. She got the condiment calories. It's only 20 calories in ketchup. It's all high fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup is the number one source. 1 tablespoon. Thank you. 1 tablespoon. Now, I'll be honest with you. Last time I saw somebody with Heinz ketchup go like this, they go like this. So you're getting a lot of high fructose corn syrup, a lot of corn syrup, a lot of junky, simple carbohydrates. Mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon, about 100 calories, all trans fats. No bueno once again. And mustard. Mustard is your best choice. Very low calorie, got some good nutrients. The only thing is it's very high in sodium. Too much sodium at one time, like you're using a panacea of mustard, sodium has a very adverse effect to the gut. You get some gastrointestinal upset. Don't go overboard on the fruit. Fruit is healthy, but I see people doing a whole plate of fruit. It's too much. especially the citrusy fruits, very high in the glycemic index, too high in sugar, won't fill you up, boost your sugar up, drop right after that. Really going to lead you down a path of eating, getting you in that vicious cycle. And preparation of food. There's nothing wrong with preparing your food, but the big idea of preparation, how is the food prepared? So I could take a great ingredient and put it on a very hot grill. It leads smoke point, you damage the meat, not really healthy. So what I'm doing tomorrow, for the one day I'm cooking, I said it again because everybody's smiling at me. Tomorrow, what I like to do is I like to take lemon or onion and put it right on the grill, because this way nothing sticks and I'm not in any oil and I don't have to worry about the smoke point. And I cook it at a very low flame, give it a little bit of time, have the turnover with the meat. Usually comes out relatively tasty, but nevertheless the ingredients stay intact, and the preparation of these quality ingredients are a critical element. So we never want to see any smoke. If you see smoke, don't use the meat anymore. So again, 10 tips for July 4th. I'll be barbecuing. I hope you are too. Do we have any questions, shout outs?
You have Dr. Ralph.
Hey, Dr. Ralph.
Thanks, great advice.
Thanks. I hope you enjoyed July 4th. Say hello to Georgia for me.
And your wife says white or rosé, actually.
White or rosé, actually? Is she trying to tell me what it is, or is that what she drinks? I guess I should know, right? It looks red to me, so how does that sound?
And that's all we got.
That's it? All right. Well, I'm sure we'll see it a little later. People probably on their way to wherever it is they're going. Have a great 4th of July. We'll hope to see you. Stephanie wants me to remind you that we have cut our first 2 webcasts, and it should be coming out July 12th. Again, I haven't got any too much of a response over there. I'm getting email responses. Please feel free to let me know who you would like me to interview. Have a great 4th of July. Dr. Rob, always yours in health.